Hi everyone, back again in another video. Today we're gonna be discussing about Luocha, everything about his kit, builds, relics, and his best synergies. Luocha is a character that has been released around 8 months ago, and he's about to rerun soon in the next version to 0.1. Luocha is an imaginary character following the path of abundance, and he's been known for his very skill point positive runs. But other than that, you might want to understand about his kit. So, I found his kit is quite interesting. His kit revolves around the stacks of abyss flowers. First off, starting with his talent. When abyss flower reaches to stacks, Luocha consumes all stacks of abyss flower to deploy a field against the enemy. When any enemy in the field is attacked by an ally, the attacking ally's HP is immediately restored by an amount equal to 12% to 19% of Luocha's attack, plus 62,267. The field's effect lasts for 2 turns. When Luocha is knocked down, the field will be dispelled. So not only that he does the auto heals, his heals are scaled off his attack, which on other side makes him being the healer that deals the most damage compared to every other healers. Next is his skill. After using his skill, Luocha immediately restores the target ally's HP equal to 40% to 64% of Luocha's attack plus 100 to 890. Meanwhile, Luocha gains 1 stack of abyss flower when any ally's HP percentage drops to 50% or lower. An effect equivalent to Luocha's skill will immediately be triggered and applied to this ally. For 1 time without consuming skill points, this effect can be triggered again after 2 turns. His skill is basically just average healer skill. That heals a single target. It also gives more stack of abyss flower for his auto heal. And he also have the emergency heal skill that appear every 2 turns. Next is his ultimate. Removes 1 buffs from all enemies and deals imaginary damage equal to 120% to 240% of Luocha's attack to all enemies. Luocha gains 1 stack of abyss flower. The buff removal is just so useful against bosses. They usually buffs themselves a lot, which sometimes can become a problem. Also 1 more stack of abyss flower for his auto heal. About his technique. After the technique is used, the talent will be immediately triggered at the start of the next battle. Other than all that, his traces are also quite interesting. Trace 1, when the skill's effect is triggered, removes 1 day buff from a target ally. This particular trace actually makes him not just do heals, but cleanses. Trace 2, when any enemy in the field is attacked by an ally, all allies except the attacker restore HP equal to 7% of Luocha's attack plus 93. This trace itself just gives more and more insane auto heals, which is being the most important trace to be unlocked. Trace 3, the chance to resist crowd control debuffs, increases by 70%. I think it's an insane number for effect resistance, giving him more durability. Overall, his kit is just fantastic. Because of his auto heal, he doesn't need to skill a lot. He's a healer that also does damage and regenerates a lot of skill points. His Lightcone options are very flexible. Of course, his best in slot would be his signature Lightcone. Increases the wearer's attack by 24%. After the wearer uses an attack for each different enemy target the wearer hits. Regenerates 3 energy. Each attack can regenerate energy up to 3 times this way after the wearer uses their ultimate. All allies gain 12 speed for 1 turn. And for his F2P Lightcone options, you can run post-op conversation to enhance his energy recharge. Another option is Hey, over here. It increases his HP for more sustain. Shared feelings and quid pro quo are great to regenerate even more energy towards other teammates. Lastly, perfect timing. It gives more healing bonus scaled off the effect resistance. Increases effect resistance that in S5 you can reach 100% effect resistance, which gives Luocha resistance over debuffs and more sustainability. These Lightcones offers you various playstyles. Whether you want to make Luocha become an energy machine, or making him into an even better auto healer, or you can just want to give Luocha more sustainability. There are several options for his Relic Sets. You can use for Peace Musketeer of Wild Wheat. For 12% increased attack at the 2-piece and 6% speed buff at the 4-piece plus a bonus basic attack. Another alternative you can use for Peace Passerby of Wandering Cloud, which in the 2-piece increase outgoing healing by 10. And in the 4-piece immediately regenerate 1 skill point upon entering battle. You can also use to Peace Passerby of Wandering Clouds, and a Peace Messenger traversing Hacker Space, which gives you the boost on outgoing healing. Also speed buff. There's no such ideal planar set for him. It varies depending on your team compositions. Both Firmament Frontline Glamoth or Space Ceiling Station buffs attack percent will buff Luocha's heal since it's scaled of his attack stats, but Glamoth would require certain speed stats to activate. You can also choose Fleet of the Ageless Broken Keel, or even Penacony Land of the Dreams, as all 3 will buff other allies and team. Fleet would buff attack percent, Broken Keel would buff crit damage, and Penacony would gives Luocha more energy regeneration plus buffing the damage of other same. Element Ally fits well if your DPS is Doctor Ratio or Imbibitor. And about his relic stats, you can put either outgoing healing or attack percent on the body. You can also put HP percent if you think you need more sustainability. Speed Shoes would be the best for him, and for the Sphere, attack percent would work very well. Lastly, for the rope you will need energy regeneration, as you want Luocha to get his ultimate active very often. For the substats, you can focus on speed, then HP or defense percent for Luocha's sustainability. Or if you have put some sustain main stats, then you'll need more attack substats. There isn't a specific team compositions for Luocha, but he might work just better for some DPS, like Blade, who drains his HP when launching attacks. Luocha's auto heal is just perfect for him. Luocha is so skill point positive and a great healer for any team. He would be perfect for Imbibitor Looney, as he needs 3 skill points to launch the highest damage. Other than that, he can work basically with anyone and any teams. That's all explanations about Luocha. I think he's just one of the fantastic units. He definitely worth pulling if you don't have a good healer yet. One point to remember, since Luocha is scaled off attack, he wouldn't be able to survive or protect your team from a real high blast damage, and he himself can be a bit squishy. That's all for today. See you later in the next video.